Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Raw review. Didn't do this review earlier because I had stuff to do, but I guarantee you if I did this review right after the show ended, I would have been probably more pissed. The show was really fucking lame. Apparently, and this is the word on the street, this is the last show of the McMahon era, or the McMahon regime as they say, the last ever Raw under McMahon. What does that mean? Well, again, does that mean that McMahon's gone? No, he's not going to be gone because Vince McMahon is part of the Endeavor deal, like that he's going to be 49% ownership, but he's going to be in charge of basically the show. He's part of, like, he's going to be mainly in charge for, obviously, with WWE. He's just going to, 49% ownership. And it's, he'll be in charge. So he'll still be in charge. So I don't know why people are saying this is the last Raw, because they're acting like this is going to be the end of an era. And, this is going to be like, will it be different? I don't think so. Again, all I have to say is that this show sucked regardless. And again, you're going against Monday Night Football. You had two things that were happening. This could be the last show with the true McMahon in charge before the Endeavor deal basically comes to fruition. This could be the last Raw before Endeavor takes over. Which, like, again, it's going to be, sure, McMahon's going to still be making, like, decisions. But, but they still are going to have people from Endeavor being involved with WWE now. So I don't know what people are going to really say. But again, the main thing, the last Raw being, really under McMahon. So you have to make a good impression, if anything. And two, you have Monday Night Football. And you know what I did tonight? For the first time in a while, I actually did watch Monday Night Football. Why? Because this show was fucking shit. And honestly, honestly, and I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to put more effort to probably try to watch other sports and stuff like that. Besides the big sports, besides just watching Super Bowl. This has been the first time in a while I watched Monday Night Football. And I understand why people watch Monday Night Football. Not only, again, it's real. I'm not saying that WWE needs to be real, because, again, it's professional wrestling. Professional wrestling is not supposed to be real. But the beauty of fucking why you care about Monday Night Football is real. And it's actually entertaining as a sport. You're actually on the edge of your seat a little bit. Monday Night Raw used to be entertaining 24-7. It used to be fucking entertaining for 2 hours. When Monday Night Raw was still good, or at least even if we fucking talk about when some Monday Night Raw was 2 or 3 hours, whatever the fuck. It would be entertaining 24/7 instead of like some off. Because let's be honest, there are some fucking boring moments when watching fucking sports. Like, is the team doing whatever? It's gonna be the same shit. The beauty of fucking Monday Night Raw, it should be fucking entertaining while being its own thing, being fucking fake and whatever, but actually have engaging characters and stories. That's the point of fucking wrestling supposed to be, with involving character storylines. That's why it makes it different than just a legit sports fed. It's like, indeed what they call sports entertainment, taking what's based on wrestling, which is a sport, but making it entertaining. This show was definitely the opposite of entertaining. Not entertaining from this show at all. Fucking was more intrigued with the Jets game, especially with Aaron Rodgers getting fucking injured. Like, holy shit. But they came back without fucking Aaron Rodgers. I thought they were going to lose right off the bat. The fucking Giants got destroyed last night against Dallas Cowboys. I still haven't done a video about that, but you what, fucking expect fucking Zoo Bears fucking football videos. Because honestly, I'd rather watch that shit more than fucking wrestling now. I cannot believe how fucking terrible wrestling is now. I can't. It's making me watch fucking legit other sports. I mean, I know that's been the thing for everybody. I usually more intrigued with NBA and shit like that. Now I'm more intrigued now watching football. Again, why I don't want to really support football or NFL really, because again, the whole take a knee shit, I don't support that shit. Okay? And I don't support them fucking trying to be woke. But aside from that, like, I'd rather watch the game, like, I'll rather watch that than shit wrestling. Like, holy shit. Expect some fucking football videos, because my God. I want to talk about that, honestly. I want to talk about those things instead. Fuck this. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink my mystery spot, Miss Bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Cheers, motherfuckers. Good job on the Jets. Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw. Oh yeah, another thing about this show. This was also September 11th. Well, it's not no longer September 11th, but yeah, it was also September 11th. Definitely, rest in peace. God bless. You know, God bless the people who have lost. I mean, who we lost during 9/11. God bless them. Obviously, 9/11 is still is definitely a sad time. You know, there's always something to reflect. Definitely never forget those who like, you know, we lost. Definitely God bless those who have helped that day. You know, who basically fucking, you know, sacrificed their lives saving people fucking that were in the fucking World Trade Center, the Pentagons and shit like that. You know. But obviously also, like, what's the sad part, you know, I mean, good thing, obviously, people survived that. It's just like, God bless, like, hopefully, you know, they're all good. Obviously, it's never going to be easy for a lot of people since 9/11, because, again, a lot of fucking diseases and illnesses that people got because of the effects of that fucking tragic day. Obviously, fuck the terrorists. Fuck them all, alright? That's all I have to really say. Before you motherfuckers say, I'm not terrorist, though. I'm really not, though. Also, I'm not Indian, though. Really not, though. It definitely sucks that it's still 22 years. Like, holy shit, you know? What I like to normally do, I'll tell you what I like to normally do. What I normally do, like, reflect. I basically watch Howard Stern. I actually watched, like, Howard Stern's 9/11 show as, like, a sort of, like, reflect. Because it's, like, that show, like or not, whether you like whether you like Howard Stern or not, that show captures the raw emotion of what happened that day, you know? Obviously, like, it didn't affect me much because, again, I was 2 years old. I was a toddler. It sucked that it happened, though. But it did affect, again, like, guys like myself that, because of post 9/11, they're, like, and I hate to fucking sound like Islamophobic and shit, right? Or, like, or, like, oh, Islamophobia. Like, again, Muslim Americans like myself have to be associated with those terrorists. And fuck them. So it does affect a lot, like, people, it does affect everyone to this day, no matter what you are. It's an attack on America, you know? And fuck them. And fuck Osama, hope he rots in hell, fuck all those motherfuckers. But, you know, it's also a clear reminder to just enjoy life and shit like that. So, you know, overall, though, rest in peace to them. God bless fucking, you know, the people who have fucking sacrificed their lives to help those innocent people and all that kind of shit, you know? Definitely a sad day. But you would think maybe, like, you know, like, oh, when I mean that, like, yes, we'll never forget. You know what we'll forget? We'll forget this show. Because this show is so fucking forgettable. Fuck this shit. Forgettable. It's fucking forgettable. Who is gonna give a fuck about this fucking show? This show fucking sucked. Okay? I mean, to be fair, the only thing we'll remember this show is, like, yes, the last show under McMahon, and plus they bring back a fucking fat, disgusting slob, a fucking fat, wild boar, like, fucking, get out of here. Like, please, why are you back? Holy shit. I don't know anymore. Whatever. So the show started with Jey Uso. Not a problem. Like, starting with Jey Uso. It really is not. God forbid, like, with Jey Uso, that's the only storyline that's going on in Raw. Really, it's just Jey Uso. That's, like, the only storyline they really have in WWE or in Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso says, like, main event, Jey Uso's in your city. He says that it feels good to be Catholic, but be on my own. Then Kevin Owens immediately interrupts, like, okay, like, whatever. Obviously, this will include Sami Zayn, so it's like they're trying to, you know, again, the story is, again, him being the outsider, not being trusted, which is okay. Owens in the ring. He thinks Jey are meant. Okay, there's something wrong with my phone. Ah, fuck. Ah, man. This is what I get for trying to do a video without my laptop, huh? I don't know. Sometimes, like, the fucking, whenever you're trying to read something, it's not going to work out. Okay, anyways. Kevin Owens thinks Jey Uso meant to say that he's now on the Kevin Owens show. I think you're meant to be in my show, the Kevin Owens show. Change. Like, oh, shut up. He says, you know, I gotta tell you something, like, you know,
I know exactly what you're going through. I've done a lot of bad things to a lot of good people, and I found myself feeling the need to make a change.
Yeah, fucking change. I'm here to change. Like, great. Fucking, now he's gonna mention that again. I'm here to bring about change. I didn't even remember that that's what he said. That's what he said. Holy shit.
And I needed to make a major change, and it took me a while to earn people's respect and trust. Some people still don't respect me or trust me. I understand it, but McIntyre and Riddle are just two of the lot of people in the locker room that don't want Jey here. And if he wants to earn people's trust and respect, in a long way to go. You have a long way to go, and you have to prove that Kevin Owens, that you have to prove to me that you're not the same scumbag that's running with the bloodline.
And then Judgment Day was like, no, Jey, we love you, blah, blah, blah. They were like fucking, a.k.a. the Judgment Gay. Fucking Michael Cole making a hiccup calling them Judgment Gay, and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Judgment Gay interrupts. Finn Balor tells Jey Uso that the entire Judgment Day respects you. We respect you. I know, we respect you. Like, you want to suck your fucking Samoan penis. And that's what they're fucking basically saying. And Dave says, Kevin doesn't speak for the locker room. We actually like you. We actually understand that it's going to take some time to make up, just like Dominic did. And then, but then Dominic said, but the fans boo him, blah, blah, blah. We like you. Priest mentions how they thought that the match against Owens and Zayn, like they had a match with Owens and Zayn, but Zayn is not here. So they mentioned that Sami Zayn is not here. Why? What's the point of him not being here? They didn't show why he's not, like, what's the point? Why is he not there? Maybe that way he could help, like, Sami and Owens actually fucking make the alliance make sense? Like, when that makes sense? But no, that didn't happen. And then fucking Jey tells Kevin Owens, not to worry, you don't need to face them alone. You gotta sit, let me know, I'm here too. And then Kevin Owens looks conflicted, he says, okay, let's do it. And then fucking they attack my bloodline. Oh yeah, they're trying to rip up the bloodline. They fucking attack the Judgment Day. I would have liked it, I would like it. It would have been funny. It's like fucking maybe Dominic like crying like, no, don't attack us, Jimmy or Jey. We like you. Maybe that would have made sense of trying to build up that dissension where can we trust them or not? That would make some sense. Obviously, this is okay because Owens is like kind of giving him a chance type of deal, but then the whole cliche that I don't trust you after what happened cliche. It's get it because in the first match they did this as the first match. Honestly, I would rather this shit main evented because to be fair, what is really good to main event this fucking show? Aside from, but come on. The fact that they ended this show with women's bullshit is fucking stupid. So yeah, they actually ended the show with the women. The last show with McMahon. And you want to make a good impression before the Endeavor deal fucking comes into fruition. And you have the women main event. Basically the same match that fucking stank up to join at Payback. And you fucking ended with the fucking fat wild boar returning to WWE and like who gives a fuck. The Judgment Day defeated Owens and Jey Uso because get it, Jey Uso attacked fucking Owens by accident cliche and that led to like the dissension between them, whatever type of deal. Kevin Owens is angry at Jey Uso backstage and it's like he doesn't want to talk and I don't trust you type of deal. The second match, The Miz defeated Kaya Tozawa in like 3 minutes, like who fucking cares? During that's when WWE acknowledged 9/11. It's like, couldn't they just acknowledge it in opening the show? Whatever. At least they acknowledged it. Some people are complaining that they didn't acknowledge it. Whatever. But, at least they acknowledged it. So, whatever. Piper Niven is back, and no one cares. And then we get Shane. It's the typical segment, at least the match cliche, where they interrupt somebody. Like, who gives a fuck? Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green type. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, after that, Imperium has the celebration for Gunter for his IC title win and his IC title record since he broke the Honky Tonk Man's record. You would think, and I actually thought, I actually saw this on, on a comment, why don't they bring back, the Honky Tonk Man or something? That would have been kind of cool. Had, a little bit of, a sort of, leading to events like Gunter cliche where, the legend comes back to sort of, You know, and he gets disrespected. That would have been okay. That would have been cool. That didn't happen, sadly. Eventually, Gunter's, you know, how he broke the record, they celebrate, but then Chad Gable comes out. He says, you know, I was this close to beating you and whatever, but, you know, but then you made my daughter cry, and that lit fire in my fucking, and that's apparently Gunter's fault. Like, you lost, bro. Like, why is that Gunter's fault that fucking his daughter cried? Like, you lost. Okay, that, like, it happens. Like, why is it his fault that you lost, bro? You lost. It's not Gunter's fault that you can't fucking win. You're like, come on. He says, I swear to God, my daughter's walking out with a smile on her face if I get a shot one more time. So that he wants another shot because he went to the limit to Gunter. And then Gunter says, you know, I respect you as an athlete, you know, you took me to the limit, but using your child as bait to get a bit of spotlight, you're an amazing athlete, but you're a terrible, disgusting father, which, I mean, that makes some sense. But then Chad Gable attacks him, and then Imperium attacks Chad Gable. Otis comes to fucking save him, but gets beat down. But then Tommaso Ciampa shows up. Again, this makes no sense. Tommaso Ciampa has no affiliation with fucking Chad Gable and Otis. It's like, why should we care? Like, again, this is just, they don't have any idea, like, what they're doing. I know some smarts don't care, because this could lead to Tommaso Ciampa versus Gunter. Like, I'm sorry, but how does this make any sense, story-wise? Like, why should we care that Ciampa goes to save fucking Gunter? Like, come on here. Whatever. And it's set, like, so 6-man tag for later. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't hate Ciampa, but, like, how does this make any sense? You would think maybe, like, something like a real return or, like, a former foe of fucking Gunter goes to fucking help. Like, it would make sense. Well, I don't know. But, like, again, it doesn't make any sense because no one is affiliated with fucking the Alpha Academy. Why should we care about this shit? I'm sorry. I don't really care. Just saying. I know some people care because about the idea of another match with Chad Gable and Gunter. But like, I honestly don't want to see Gunter lose. And again, I hate when the WWE usually do this. They have fucking somebody break a record and then they fucking immediately take the title from them. Like, you don't need to do that. Give the fucking guys some more time with the title. Develop some wrestlers. Again, I do think a guy who could dethrone Gunter is LA Knight. Have LA Knight be the guy to dethrone Gunter, maybe at Survivor Series. And, you know, that would be okay. Not immediately after, you know, then build a story between Gunter and LA Knight. That would be nice. Drew McIntyre. So they show, like, earlier tonight. Get it? Fucking McIntyre gets into... I'm saying at least a match cliche bullshit. McIntyre gets confronted by Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods mentioned, you know, what's with the disrespect lately? Like, what disrespect? Like, what does that fucking mean? At least the fucking Xavier would say, you know, I probably know why you disrespect Kofi, because you're just jealous of him winning the title in front of 80,000 people, because again, I mentioned 80,000 for some fucking reason. Because again, WrestleMania could get 80,000, I don't know, are they really trying to compete with All In? Like, whatever the fuck. They fucking mentioned, oh, you know, how Kofi won the title in front of fans at WrestleMania while McIntyre didn't. Like, what's the reason for this? Why does McIntyre, like, why are you trying to, okay, what's the need to mention that? Like, it makes no sense. It's not like McIntyre's feuding with the New Day. Like, why are they trying to build up some bullshit where they hate each other? Like, that, again, that's a stupid fucking reasoning for, like, apparently being pissed off. Like, how would that make any fucking sense? Like, sure, it would suck. Sure, it sucks, yeah, when you're tired in a performance center. But, like, why would that be a reason for McIntyre having a problem against if anything, like, fucking McIntyre would be Kofi alive. Like, come on here. Like, why should you be jealous of that stupid? It's some stupid fucking, again, it's stupid bullshit to lead a match cliche. And then McIntyre defeats fucking Xavier Woods, who gives a fuck. That happened. Then we get Cody Rhodes returning tonight. And this was a waste of time. Cody Rhodes comes out. He says, you know, what do you want to talk about? Well, like the stupid fucking... Again, the stupid sing-along bullshit. And Cody Rhodes just wasted time. He just says, so what are you going to talk about? Let's talk about Jey Uso. You know, like, I traded, you know, I got Jey Uso to come to Raw. And then, who gives a shit? Immediately, Judgment Day interrupts again. Well, Dominic interrupts. So, we like Jey Uso. He's gonna come beat you up. He's gonna join the Judgment Day, beat you up. And then fucking Lisa Cody just beating him up. And, yeah, so much for this segment. This was literally a waste of time. It just... So, again, the whole idea of tonight is that Cody returning tonight. And he returns, is like, even though he wasn't even gone for so long. And it's like, this is what we get for... This is the big thing from tonight. Are you really gonna do the Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio feud, really? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And then fucking, this was the big thing about this shit was Michael Cole saying Judgment Day. He's not wrong. Even though he probably like prostate day, Jan. I like my prostates. Shayna Baszler feats Chelsea Green and something about Piper Niven, and then Zoe Starks goes to save Chelsea. Zoe fucking... She saves the other manly bitch. So great, we're gonna have two manly bitches teaming up together. Like, who gives a shit? There's no chemistry. Like, it's bland as fuck. It's like, who gives a shit about this fuck? Like, fuck this. I don't want to see fucking two She-Hulks. I don't give a fuck. Another Nakamura pre-tape promo. He says, Your Honor, you're not an honorable man who can be trusted. I believe in the weak exist that are consumed. That I want to bring shame to your family or whatever. And, I will strip you from the title, expose the like of what you are. Or some, I don't know, fucking, some pre-tap package thing, like, who gives a fuck. Rollins comes to the ring to waste time, really. That no one fucking gives a shit. He just talks at his fucking ass. That no one gives a fuck about. I don't even know what he really said, nor do I care. All I fucking remember is like, I want the title match tonight. How about we have a title match? Because why not? Like, why do you want to face him? I don't give a fuck. Rollins says, you're a manipulator. You're a manipulator. You're a deceiver. You're a liar. All the things that Nakamura claims you are. Oh, wait. What? I don't even remember. I don't care. I don't care what he said. I was too intrigued with football. He says, I'm a manipulator, deceiver, and a liar. All the things that Nakamura claimed he is. But I am the father. I am a fighter. I'm your world champion for a long time. I didn't know what I was. I tried everything. In the authority surrounded myself with people who lied to my face. And I tried to be the guy that people thought they wanted me to be. And I didn't work. Then I became a messiah. That didn't work. So basically he talked about his failed gimmicks. And he thinks this what works? You think you cosplaying as a fucking drag queen? Fucking with the you're not even an orchestra guy. You just have people sing your theme song. That's your thing? That works? Give me a fucking break. I built a facade to hide myself, but then I figured out what people always wanted me to be. Myself. Not a good guy or a bad guy, but Pacific and Ross. What is yourself? Again, being a fucking fag? I'm sorry, that's not good. Maybe you should join the Judgment Day. For the first time alive, I could go home, look in the mirror, and look at my daughter in the eye, and feel the past and be proud of my future. I ain't here to talk, but I'm here to fight. And how about we have a match for the title, and then Nakamura attacks fucking Ricochet, and who gives a fuck? Like, whatever. I don't care. Backstage, we see fucking Finn Balor talks to Jay. Dami's a fan. Dom's a fan. Rhea's a fan. I'm a fan. Why don't you join the Judgment Day? Let's all be gay. Like, shut up. Alpha Academy and Tommaso Ciampa defeats the Imperium, whatever, get it? And then this makes Gunter angry because he wasn't, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But since for next week, guys, fucking earlier in the show, McIntyre confronts, Jey Uso. I gotta let you know, Jey. I do not trust you one bit, and I do not like you after what happened in the Bloodline. And then Jey was like, that fight, who's? How about me and you next week? Yeet. I guess that's a match to look forward to. Like, whatever, it's fine. This is building up to McIntyre's heel turn. So, okay. I mean, I don't mind. Honestly, thinking about it, McIntyre kind of needs to turn. Because, like, who the fuck is really the big heel now? And honestly, maybe the heel turn will help him. Who knows? Whatever. No, it doesn't matter. You know, maybe George Burdell will be a good place for ya. Whatever. Then we get backstage Tiffany Stratton, who looked fucking hot. She's lying on the big black couch. Have her come over. He says, you know, I don't know, her and Becky just basically have a contract signing backstage, so it wasn't need for contract signings anymore. Or, you know, her kid, you know, wants to make sure this match is official, and then Tiffany Stratton's like, you know, you know, if you, why you want to face me, Becky Lynch? She said to Becky Lynch, you know, I'm just sorry I mentioned that you were a champion, or maybe just jealous, whatever. And Becky Lynch, like, you know, you only just care about fame, and like, motherfucker, isn't that your job thing? Don't you want to care about fame? Like, everything you do is about fame, you dumb bitch. Whatever. And like, wouldn't winning the title give you fame? Like, I don't know. I don't give a something. Just some bullshit for tomorrow. Like, who gives a fuck? The main event, and again, this was fucking boring as fuck. I cared about watching football instead. Rhea Ripley defeats Raquel Rodriguez in a rematch from Payback for the women's title. This was such a boring fucking match, by the way. Not a fuck was given. Again, the women main event, the show. Like, does people not understand that women's wrestling doesn't draw and no one cares about the fucking women? No one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. And again, this is the fucking last show of the McMahon era. And they're having the women main event, and this show does not even feel good or exciting. And again, this is a show where also football is back. And this is what you have to deal with, and you're gonna fucking put on shit television. Are you fucking kidding me? Again, Monday Night Football is no excuse why your show sucks. You suck because you suck. That's why you get low fucking ratings. Okay? Let's be for real here. It's not because of fucking, football takes away ratings. Before football, people don't give a fuck about your stupid show. Your show sucks! And you killed your ratings. You barely could get... How is it that 10 years ago you used to fucking get like 3-4 million viewers? Now you can barely get a 1! And that's all because you started having the women main event, discussing She-Hulks, and again, no stars whatsoever. No characters, no stories. And again, it's also because guys like Cena left and shit like that. You refuse to build any stars. Whatever. But guess what came back? A fat, disgusting, wild boar pig who tried to make herself look seductive, like you're having revealing clothing, yet bitch, no one's gonna fucking see you in your disgusting hole. Nia Jax came back, and she's still as fat as ever. Oh, she lost weight, she's getting ready, she's still as fat as ever. Maybe she fucking did lose weight and gained it back from fucking catering. Great, Nia Jax is back and is fat and just fucking took a fat, disgusting dump of a show this was. This was a fat, disgusting dump of a fucking show. Great, Nia Jax came back. She tagged Raquel Rodriguez for some fucking dumb fucking reason. Raquel Rodriguez, by the way, was like no selling her fucking... The impact about Nia Jax attacking her, yes, she could still fucking try to make it back to the fucking stupid ring. And then Rhea Ripley wins, and then she goes to attack Rhea Ripley for some fucking reason. Who fucking cares? Nia Jax comes back and she's the one... This is how you end the show. This is how you end the show. This is what can make people... This is what them look forward... This is why you ended the show with the women, so people can look forward to the big clip, the big ending of Nia Jax returning? Really? And Nia Jax is back. Wow! I can't wait to watch next week instead of football. I can't wait to fucking watch and come back no matter what. This is a show I will never forget. Yet this show will always be forgettable. Forgettable fucking shit. What a dump of a show. What a fat dump. This show fucking sack ass. It was a fucking fat dump of a show. And I'm not just saying fat because of fucking Nia Jax. But you know what? My God, was this a fucking fattening garbage? It's literally fucking fattening dumps of fucking grease. Who the fuck likes grease? God damn. God damn. And it's funny. People talking about, you bring Nia Jax back. Well, you can't showcase my beautiful Johnny Gargano or my beautiful tranny, I don't know, fucking Tegan, like, some bitches that no one fucking knows. Listen, I understand that you hate Nia Jax. I hate Nia Jax. Okay? But fucking, come on here. Johnny Gargano. Basically, what's the difference? Fucking, you take one fucking person that no one gives a fuck about and is not entertaining and replace it with a boring fucking jobber that smarks like. Only the smarks will, again, that's only people they're saying because they're smarks. They fucking think Johnny Gargano's like the best fucking wrestler of all time. Yet the guy has no charisma at all. The fucking guy doesn't even do wrestling moves. The guy's not a good wrestler. The guy only does kicks and flips. And he's a great wrestler? Give me a fucking break. Like, he's literally no different than Nia Jax. Nia Jax can't wrestle too. Is a fucking walking dumpster fire. And fat. The only positive of Johnny Gargano is, like, he's not fat. Like, I don't know. Is that the only is that really a positive to mention? He's not entertaining. Again, it's a lose-lose situation. Fuck this show. Fuck Nia Jax. Fuck fucking everything. This show, you will definitely forget. What a disgrace to fucking for people who probably died on 9/11 because they were probably wrestling fans. And just like, if they were alive today, it's like, what the fuck is this going on today? You know what I mean? So, disgrace to them. Terrible fucking show to end this whole supposed endeavor before the endeavorship comes. And when it's Monday Night Football, come on, it's Monday Night Football, and you barely didn't do anything to make people care about this shit. Fuck this Raw. And fuck Nia Jax. She sucks, and she's fat. She's fat. Fuck everybody. Fuck the Piper Niven too. Great. You have another fat bitch. Great. Who fat bitches? Oh my god. You take fucking Nia Jax out. You bring in Piper Niven, and like, oh lord. God, man. Too many fat people on this shit, man. Fuck this. Anyways, till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye. Fuck Nia Jax. Fucking fat piece of shit. Fucking fat wild boar. Man, this show needs to fucking loosen the fat, I'm telling you, because a lot of fucking stupid garbage on this fucking fat dump and shit, and that's all I have to say, you know. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye.